there, Airby. How you doing? There you go. You ready for our ride? You know what? This may be our last nice day before things change. And guess what? Todd has already changed. I knew he would. I'm part of his life again, see? Well, at least as far as the newspaper goes. But pretty soon, he's going to let me back into his heart. Yes, he is. And you know what? I can tell you why, because, see, Todd and I are exactly like you, just a little bit too wild and a little bit too free. But I'm the only one that can tame Todd, and he's the only one that can tame me. I don't have any more. And no matter what, we both love each other very much.
Gee, Kevin, what a great suggestion. Get into Alex's room. Oh, how do you suppose I should do that? Should I knock on her door and say, sorry to bother you, Madam Mayor, but I'm doing an expose on how you're misusing city funds. Would you mind if I came inside and looked through some of your personal papers for proof?
Oh, Cassie, is that the best thing you can come up with to get in there after all those months working at that sleazy tabloid, The Sun? In fact, weren't you the one who lectured me on guerrilla tactics, saying that every great investigative journalist should know how to bend the rules?
Kevin, quit being so smug and just tell me what you've got in mind for me. As a way of getting into Alex's room.
Oh.
Oh, come on, Kevin. What do you expect I do, break in?
Cassie, why didn't I think of that?
I didn't mean to hurt you. I really didn't mean to hurt you. You've got to let me explain.
I already know.
No, you really don't.
The woman I love, the woman I trusted, the woman I just married has been deceiving me all along. Using this to pretend she was pregnant. Making me believe you were carrying my son. Having a judge here marry us so that you could do nothing but deceive me. You might as well tore out my heart and feed it to the wolves. In fact, you're deceived. You can't get away with it. Calm down.
Carlo. Maybe it's time Alex went home now, okay?
No. No, she's not going anywhere. I've got something to say to her. In private.
Come on, do you think that's wise? I'm completely in control. When a man's pride's been hurt, he needs to take a minute. Why don't I just stick around?
No, thank you. I know that Carlo loves me as much as I love him. And I know he's not going to hurt me. Please go.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I'll be outside.
It's absolute truth time, Alex.
Ask me anything at all.
Don't be so glib. You lie to me now. They'll find your lifeless body floating in the river tomorrow. No time for reprieve. No questions answered. Is that clear enough? Were you and Asa acting in concert? Were you aware that he was only pretending to be out of his mind?
No, Carlo. I was just like everyone else. I thought he was totally demented.
Were you consorting with him to humiliate me like this?
No, Carlo, no, I swear. We were both his victims. He wanted revenge, and he took it on us both. Oh, God, Carlo, the last thing you should ever be is jealous of Asa. Remember, I gave up everything. Every single thing in the world to be with you. I left that mansion with nothing but clothes and my portrait. Carlo, Asa wants you to abandon me because I can't get pregnant. He's sure that you will leave me with nothing. Please don't let him win. You expect me to break into Alex's room? I don't think so.
What's the problem?
It's illegal.
Well, depending on how you do that, it could be just a matter of semantics. I thought every investigative journalist knew how to push the envelope. I guess not.
Oh, Kevin, unlike some journalists who are jealous as all get out, I still have my integrity.
Good. I respect that. You know, when I spoke to Emily yesterday, who looked really cute, by the way, in that, being pregnant and all, she said she was carrying somebody else's baby, but she didn't actually say it was Alex who was her fairy godmother. Now, can you imagine the recognition that the reporter who uncovers this story is going to get? Our illustrious mayor buying a baby to fool her new husband, the biggest gangster on the East Coast.
Find your own stuff.
What's it gonna take, Cassie? All you need to do is find a check stub, a bank account, even the account number, and you're home free with the biggest story of your lifetime. I will even personally submit your article to the Pulitzer Foundation. How's that?
No.
You're in there and out of there in what, 5 minutes? 3 maybe?
No.
You know, the more I think of this, it's like a patriotic duty type of thing if you believe in good government and all that.
Kevin, I can't. My husband is the rector of St. James. What if I got caught? I would disgrace Andrew and ruin any chance he had of ever getting that job in Chicago.
You're right. You shouldn't do it.
Thank you.
I'll do it.
I didn't know that you were behind me.
I had a meeting with my lawyers in the dining room. The maitre d' said that you'd come to the stables, so...
Did you hear what I was saying?
No. Why, you always talk to the animals?
No, I was just feeding Araby an apple and telling him how beautiful and strong he is.
You know, the lawyers, they gave me a paper I asked them to draw up, formally exchanging control of the Sun back to me.
But Todd, I thought we arranged all that with the reporters and the staff.
Oh, we have, and you're still the editor-in-chief. How about we just think of you as my own personal little Clint Buchanan?
That's very funny.
Otherwise, things go back to the way they were before I died.
Well, that's what I want, Todd. Do you remember what it was like before? Do you remember the night that we spent here in the stables together? It was the night that I found out that you'd given me Araby and you finally let go.
Yeah. I remember.
I know you do.
Blair, look, there are some things that I will never forget.
I know.
That's all in the past. It's history.
I know that too, Todd, but come on, we can make our own new memories. I know, how about if you go riding with me? Well, we can have somebody saddle up the horse for you, and you have never seen me ride Araby over there. I'm telling you what, Todd, that horse is magnificent. You know what? We could ride up to the clearing over by Serenity Springs. Once I dreamed that I saw you there standing in that clearing, and then you disappeared into the woods. And I was afraid to follow you. But I'm not afraid, Todd, anymore. I would go anywhere with you. I'd do anything that you want. So, what do you say? You, go riding with me?
Claire, look. Come on, I grew up in Chicago. The only thing I know how to ride is a bus.
Oh, but Todd, it's...
No, look, we'll share the paper. That's fine. It's no problem. You want to go riding a horse, you do that alone. I gotta get back to the paper. I'll see you later.
What? What is it gonna take to make him my husband again? Todd.
Shall I fax a copy of the signed documents to your office in Tokyo?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
今日お会いできて大変嬉しく思います。ロバートさんが会いに来れなくて残念です。
こちら交渉、ロバさんによろしくお願いします。
はい、わかりました。どうもありがとうございます。
どうもありがとうございました。
さようなら。
さようなら。Goodbye, Miss Wallace.
Goodbye. There is no way this was Joey's wooden nymph.
Okay, Kelly, let's take another shot before we lose the light.
Yeah. Okay, right there. Oh, okay. Are we doing face cream? Is that what we're doing? Cool. Okay.
Hey.
Hey, come on over.
Can I?
Yeah, fine. Hi.
How you doing?
Hey. We're almost done.
Okay.
We did lipstick and eyeshadow already. What are you doing here?
Just got out of economics class. Thought I'd come around. Drew wasn't there today, and I thought maybe I just want to see how he was doing. Did you see him?
No. Not since his mother showed up at Rhodey's and he finally told us the truth. That was so weird. I mean, how many people do you know tell you that their mother's dead and then she suddenly shows up?
Well, sure hope he has a really good reason.
Well,
I wouldn't want to be there with Uncle Bo. Well, I mean, those questions are going to really start flying.
well, I don't want to be there either, so.
All right, Kelly, we're gonna have to pick this up tomorrow.
Oh, okay. The light is bad?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
Listen, hi. You will never guess who I did see today.
Who?
Your little wood nymph, Olivia.
She's not mine. I'm sure that wood nymph belongs to the world.
Well, okay, all right. Well, you still think that she's, like, into the woods, you know, this wonderful person. What would you say if I told you she's a computer nerd who dresses like a high-power lawyer who speaks Japanese?
No way.
Yes, way. Joey, I saw her right in the dining room. She was doing this big old deal with a Japanese businessman speaking Japanese. Yes, she was. No. You seem to think she's this little Bambi, okay? But I know she's Power Suit personified. Oh, and there's the little geisha now. Oh, hi.
Hi, Olivia. Were you just leaving? Should I say, sayonara?
Fine. Fine, I believe you.
Oh, thank God.
You weren't in this with Asa. But that still doesn't explain why you deceived me like this. What in God's name possessed you to lie to me about the most important thing, my son?
I did it out of love.
For what? My money?
That's a terrible thing to say. I knew how important it was for you to have a son, an heir.
But I had had my tubes tied. And at the time, I thought you were going to die. So I came up with this plan. Because I couldn't bear the thought of your dying. Not having the thing that you wanted the most in the whole world. A son. Carlo, everything is going to be all right. I've arranged to give you the greatest gift in the world. We're still going to have a son. I've arranged for us to adopt a baby.
Look, Buchanan, this is my story, remember?
Just think of me as the guy who's going to get you over the hump.
No, I'm thinking of you as the guy who's so jealous you're trying to horn in.
No, Cassie. I'm going to go in there, get the proof you need, and then hand it over to you. You write the articles. I'm out of the picture. Now, you wait here. I'll be right back.
No way.
Why?
I don't trust you. I've heard your promises before. You want to break into Alex's room? Fine, you go for it. But I'll be waiting right outside that door when you come out. You'll hand over the proof right then and there. Got it? Now let's go.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Joking. How would you say that in Japanese?
I'm just asking. I mean, it's none of my business, really, but what's going on with all this?
Oh, it's nothing, really. Well, it's got to be something. Well, actually, do you remember that job interview that I told you about?
Yes, I do.
Well, I got it.
Hey!
So you're working for a Japanese company? Oh, no, not Japanese.
Oh, what company?
Oh, a big international outfit. It's really big. But it has a name, I'm sure. Yeah, sure, it does, yeah. It's just, I'm kind of superstitious, you know, and I just got the job, and you know how if you talk about something too much, kind of jinxes it. Okay, all right, well, you know, let's forget about the job. But tell me, someone who lives in the woods all by herself, how does she learn Japanese?
You actually thought you could pass off some foundling as my son, my heir? And then lie to me for the rest of our years together?
No, Carlo, I was going to tell you.
When?
When the time...
When?
When you began to love the child as your own.
This is insanity. Absolute insanity. You expect me to love some random child, some genetic who knows what?
Carlo, we're talking about a baby.
I wanted you to give me a son. I wanted you to give me a son that came from my loins, mine, a son to replace the son that Vicky Carpenter shot down dead.
I know.
Alex, I have been to hell and back.
I know.
But you lied. You lied. You treated me like some idiotic cuckold in a French farce. Get out of the noise. Get him. Audrey! Audrey!
I know that you really don't mean this.
Get her out of here. Get her out of my sight right now.
Okay, come on, Alex.
Get her out of
Time
my
to go.
sight.
We'll take you back to your room at the palace.
Carlo, I know you love me. And I know that you don't understand yet. But I love you, and I'm still your wife.
Okay, come on. Come on. You okay?
Of course it's going to work. It's practically a done deal. Piece of cake.
I'm sorry, Kevin, but that's not cake, it's tape. Okay, I give up. What's the tape for?
So I can use my G. The door happened to be open defense. Nope, only me. Why? Were you expecting him?
No, he was here earlier, and I thought he'd just come back, that's all.
Ah, well, I need to check on my writing lessons and then class teaching. Are you all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, you and Todd are fine then?
Yeah, we had a rough start, but we're beyond that now.
Good. Just know that when I stepped by the apartment the other night, seemed a little worried that he found out about us. But now you told him and it all worked out.
You know, Todd's been through an awful lot, and I just want to help him ease back into things. The last thing I want to do is to make things harder for him.
What are you saying? You haven't told him, have you? For God's sake, Barry, why don't you get things out in the open?
Well, you know, why do you care?
Well, I have eyes. He seemed more tortured at the apartment the other night than when I first saw him at the Wild Swan.
Wait, you saw Todd? When did you see Todd at the Wild Swan?
When he first came back to Lambie, Margaret and I were talking to him at the Wild Swan.
Wait. Are you saying that Todd was with you and Marty before he came home to me?
Well, actually, Japanese is sort of a second language for me. I was an army brat. My father was stationed in Okinawa, and I just sort of picked it up.
Wow, that's really something. I mean, before when we talked, you never said anything about yourself. You refused, and...
Well, what I think that, you know, what Joey's trying to say is that, you know, things don't add up, Olivia, but then they never did. So, would you like to explain?
Oh, you know, gosh, I am just totally interrupting your photo session here. I just didn't mean to do that. By the way, your ads look phenomenal. You know, I will see you guys around, I'm sure. Olivia, my shoot is over.
Something wrong?
Gord, hi.
Hey, how you
How'd
doing?
everything go?
Great, everything
You
went
said
very
something
well.
about your grandfather?
Yeah, I did. But listen, I gotta ask you something. How did the meeting go with Konyoshi?
Fine. I'm gonna fax him a copy of everything that he signed once I get your signature on it.
That's perfect. Hey, look at this. There's my brother and his girlfriend. Hey, come on, I'll introduce you.
I really can't believe this.
What don't you believe, Kevin?
This is amazing.
Well, what don't you believe? What'd you find?
These. What? She's got about 100 photographs in there.
Really? Well, are there any incriminating ones? Maybe of Alex and Emily?
What are you kidding me? They're all of Alex alone. She's got about 100 photographs of her in here alone.
Well, forget about them, Kevin. Just, have you found the papers?
No. I looked in the desk, I looked in the bureau, and there's no papers. And I mean, not just incriminating papers, there's no papers, nothing.
Well, did you look in the closet? I mean, people leave personal papers in the closet.
I looked in the closet. Do you want to tell me where the pockets are on this thing so I can maybe complete my search?
Oh, you guys are all alike. What? Do they all have one-track minds? You've got to look in the purses, Kevin. Purses are perfect places for storing things. Perfect for organizing papers. And a woman always knows which one she's going to use and which one she's not.
Fine, but can we at least close this door so nobody hears us?
No, Kevin. I'm not supposed to be in here. I shouldn't be in this room. I'm in.
How dare he spend time with you and with Marty before he comes home to his own wife?
Larry, you said yourself he'd been through an ordeal. Maybe he was just looking for information. I wanted to find out about the shooting in Ireland, see if he remembered anything, and about Carlo Hesser.
Hey, well, what would Marty say? Did she try to make him feel sorry for her, tell him about all of her pain and feel guilty? What in the world would Marty have to talk to Todd about anyway?
About Margaret? This is not about Margaret. Could you concentrate on your husband? You need to tell him about us. He'd been assumed dead for almost a year, and you and I were trying to find comfort in each other.
I've got to find out. That's all.
But that's over now. Dylan's getting better, and he'll walk again. And Margaret and Dylan have said their goodbyes, and now she's with me. Todd's with you.
Why would he do that?
I can't talk to you when you're like this. I have a class to teach. I'll talk to you later.
Blair. Where the hell is Todd? No message.
Blair! You still here? They'll sell you anything at that club, you know? They wanted a fortune for him, and I got him for like 50% off. I thought if you still wanted to go riding.
How dare you?
How dare I what?
All this time I've been treating you with kid gloves, trying to help you get your life back, trying to make life easier for you. And it turns out you just walk back into my life when you damn well feel like it. Yeah. First you had to go see little Miss Marty, didn't you? But she always did come first, didn't she, Todd? Even before your own wife.
Cord, listen, I'm really kind of tired. That meeting with Coney actually took a lot out of me. Maybe I could meet your brother for a drink some other time.
Oh, we don't have to do drinks. It'll be just a quick introduction. Come on.
Yeah, but I wasn't, I mean, I
Don't
really
worry about it. He's a great guy. And his girlfriend, she's like this fashion model. In fact, you may even recognize her. Come on, it'll take 2 seconds. I must have left.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe some other time.
Yeah. I would like you to meet my whole family, though. Especially now that my grandfather's not, well, let's just say that he's better.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it is. Actually, at first we were afraid of the worst, but now, well, let's hope. Anyway. See, it's actually a very long story, and I don't think I need to get into it right now.
Okay.
But after everything you've done for me and everything you've done for this company, you should meet them. The sooner, the better.
I informed the captain the wedding cruise was off.
Yes. It certainly is, isn't it?
I also took the liberty in calling Margolis and told him to bring the limousine around to the marina. I hope that's okay.
That was very thoughtful of you. Thank you. Considering the fact you were reluctant to be my best man, you've been very considerate. You've also been considerate about not mentioning the fact that I lost control today. It's not something I do very often, you know.
Yeah. Look, I almost never give advice either. But maybe you should take a vacation for a couple weeks. I could look over your things.
Thank you, but I don't think I can do that. Not when my enemies think they've won. Never show weakness. How could this have happened? I loved her. But her lies are everywhere. Around me, surrounding me, ridiculing me. I didn't see it. What else? I wonder. What else haven't I been seeing?
All right, I'm late. I know, I'm sorry. Just give me a second, please.
Well, looks like Drew wasn't here, and he wasn't in econ either.
No, I guess his talk with Uncle Bo didn't go over that good.
Poor guy.
All right, if I could have your attention, please. You were asked over the weekend to read what many consider to be Shakespeare's most tightly structured tragedy, Othello. And for those of you who did read it, You might remember that there were no ghosts as in Hamlet, no ugly witches as in Macbeth, and no fairies as in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Instead, Mr. Shakespeare focused on what I believe to be the most destructive of all human failings, jealousy.
Cool it with the jealous wife routine, will you? I was gonna come see you first.
Then why didn't you?
Something came up.
Like getting revenge on Carlo Hesser?
What does Carlo Hesser have to do with any of this?
Well, that's what Patrick seemed to think was on your mind. You know, and I can't believe that you would put that in front of your own wife and daughter. Why, Todd? Answer me.
You had a meeting with Patrick?
No. He just dropped by here before he had to go teach a class. I just sort of ran into him, Todd. I guess the kind of way that you ran into Marty over at the Wild Swan. Is that what happened? Why'd you meet her there, Todd? Tell me.
Go ask Patrick.
I don't even know why I bother. You are never going to answer my questions, and you're never going to let me back into your life again. Well, I'm sick and tired of trying. I don't need it.
Give me a second.
Thanks, David.
5,000, 5,000, 5,000.
Regular payments.
Hold on. What do you want to bet that those dates match up to the dates on the money orders to our mother-to-be?
Proof. I've got proof.
This ties Alex to Emily.
Yes, time for Cassie Carpenter to write her expose for Madame Alexandra Buchanan to get out of town. Can you spell impeachment? Yeah.
I can't believe I've lost everything. I had everything. Asa wanted to give me the world. Carla wanted to give me the world. Now I've got nothing.
Oh, come on, Alex. You gotta take time and let things settle. Don't be so sure everything's gone.
Oh, it is.
Not necessarily. I mean, come on, I'm not an optimist. But today, it's just one day. Give yourself time to take stock. You might have more than you think.
Like what? My job?
Power, position, access to funds.
But you may be right. I mean, I may not have lost everything. I'm still the mayor.
You know, there's an old saying, we plan and God laughs. I had it all laid out. My future, Alex's, my son's.
It's been a rough day.
Yes, that it has. You know, Antonio, I pride myself on being very careful. I never leave a shred of paper that can incriminate me. I've dispensed with witnesses. I've paid off judges. Nothing. Nothing could get to me. But Alex, she did. She got me. I loved her so much. one will ever betray me again and live. Why am I being so maudlin? You said the car was waiting?
Yeah. Look, boss. Carl, maybe you should think about that little vacation. Everybody needs a little downtime every once in a while.
I'll think about it. It's really nothing important, I don't think. You know, there's something you would hardly notice if you weren't looking for it. An Irish air.
It's Red Dog. Yeah. I think it's time we set up a meeting. I think I got something. Looks to me like Carlo's got a loose end.
What Shakespeare's dealing with in Othello is the power of jealousy. Envy and jealousy. Jealousy and envy. Iago, his ancient, is envious of Othello's success. So he poisons his mind with doubts and sleepless nights. He tells Othello that his beautiful wife, Desdemona, is unfaithful to him. We see the great general, the hero, the man of impeccable character, fall to pieces. We see his utter disintegration. And in the end, he destroys the one thing he loves more than anything in the world. His wife, Desdemona, killed by his hands. So make no mistake. Trifles, light as air, are to jealous confirmation